Hello everyone, I am Rashmi. In this video, I am going to discuss about the solution of the random variable. We have already discussed what is random variable, what is the probability of the random variable, or what are the conditions associated with the random variable. Okay, let us briefly discuss about what is random variable. Random variable is the numerical value associated with the outcomes of the random experiment. Now, what is random experiment? Random experiment means it is the experiment which is conducted again and again under the same condition, and it will always give you the same result. So the numerical value or the numbers associated with the outcomes of a random experiment is called the random variable. So here in this question, the random variable x is given and their corresponding probability is denoted by px is given. We are to determine the value of the k. So in this question, how to solve this question? Here this question, we know that the condition for the probability of the random variable, the condition is that the sum of the probabilities of the random variable is always equal to 1. Sum of the probabilities of the random variable is always 1. We will use this condition to find out the solution of the question, because here random variable is given and the corresponding probability value is given. So let's start it. First of all, we will write down that summation of px equal to 1. Summation of px equal to 1, x means the random variable. So random variable goes from 1 to 7. We can write down I goes from 0 to 7. This value is given. Sum of the probabilities equal to 1, because we already discussed that the sum of the probabilities of the random variable equal to 1. That's why I am using the condition. Now write down one by one all the probabilities value. 0 plus k plus 2k plus 2k plus 3k plus k square plus 2k square plus 7k square plus k equal to 1. So these are the values given in the question. Here k value, first of all we will write down the value which is associated with the variable k square. K square 2k square plus 7k square. So 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 7 equal to 10. 10k square. Then we will find out the values of the k. Here 3, 5, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus k equal to 9k. In the right hand side, the value equal to 1. So if you move the value from the right hand side to the left hand side, it will be minus 1 equal to 0. Now you can say this is a quadratic equation. 10k square, in the variable k square, the highest degree or highest possible value of the k equal to 2. That means this is a quadratic equation. For quadratic equation, now we will solve the quadratic equation, and after solving we will find out the value of k. Now there are many methods, many methods to find out the solution of a quadratic equation. I am using the factorization method. That means the coefficient of k square and the constant value. First of all, we will find out the coefficient of the k square and the constant value. The product equal to 10 into 1 equal to 10. Forget about what is plus or minus. As of now, just find out the sum or the coefficient value of k square and the constant value. So we have find out all these value. Here the value equal to 10. Now 10 can be expressed as 2 into 5 also. 10 can be expressed as 1 into 10. This is one expression. Another expression is 2 into 5. Okay. Now here we have to find out either addition or subtraction of the factors such that it will give you 9. Okay. Now 2 plus 5 equal to 7, 5 minus 2 equal to 3, or 2 minus 5 equal to minus 3. But these values will not give you 9. But 10 plus 1 equal to 11, 10 minus 1 equal to 9. So this value can give you the coefficient of the k. Therefore, we will use 10k square in the place of 9. Now we can write down 10 minus 1 equal to 0. So as of now, we have find out the coefficient of k in terms of the factors of the product value of this coefficient and the constant value. So this is one method of solving the quadratic equation. Now remove the bracket. It will give you 10k square plus 10k minus k minus 1 equal to 0. From the two term, we can take common 10k. We can take the value common 10k from the first value. If you take the common 10k, here remain k, and for the second term the value equal to 1. And for the last two term, if you can take minus common, and minus common equal to k plus 1. Now k plus 1 is common in both the two term. Therefore, again take k plus 1 common. If you take k plus 1 common, then 10k is in the first term, and in the second term it is equal to minus 1. Here we have got two values, two factors, k plus 1 and 10k minus 1. We know that the product of the any value will 0 when either any one of these two value equal to 0 or one of these value equal to 0, because multiplied by 0 will always give you 0. But this is some unknown variable. K is unknown variable. We don't know what is the value of k. So we cannot say that this term will be 0 or the second term will be 0. That's why we assume that both any one of this term equal to 0, because product of the 0 with any number always give the value 0. First of all, we assume that k plus 1 equal to 0. It gives you k is equal to minus 1. Or next value will give you 10k minus 1 equal to 0. It will give you 10k equal to 1, or k is equal to 1 divided by 10. 1 divided by 10 can be write down 0.1. See, now here we are getting two values. First value is minus 1 and the next value is 0.1. Which value will be acceptable? Minus 1 will be not acceptable because k is a probability value, okay, and we know that the probability value can never be negative. Therefore, this is not acceptable, or we can discard this value. K is equal to minus 1 and the remaining value is equal to 0.1. So the value of k is equal to 0.1. So in this way, by using the condition or the characteristics of the probabilities of the random variable, we can solve any question. So in your exam, you can get this type of question. Here some random variable will be given and your corresponding probabilities will be given. You are to find out the unknown variable. Here, after solving the unknown variable, we got that k value is equal to 0.1. So this is the end of the video. I will meet you in the next video. Until then, bye.